what's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Lee, good afternoon. First one in the room, and the ABX girl, welcome. Good to see you, DeBailey's in London, and Travis Weeks, good to see you. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls, welcome. And Blondie 1025, welcome. Good to see you, Din Din out there in Trinidad, and the Investigator, welcome. Good to see you, Sally Skipico, welcome. And Nadine Smith, welcome. Good to see you, Susan Barry, and Colleen's in Cyprus, welcome. Good to see you, Arjun Lawaha, welcome. And Robert T, good to see you. Good to see you, Sebastian Echkavera, welcome. Got to go to the dentist, but you'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be on for the next couple of hours there, Sebastian. Good to see you. Good to see you, Michelle King, welcome. And good to see you, Michelle King. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Good to see you, photos from around New York, welcome. Good to see you, Rebel Jackson, London, and Thea Nathan, welcome, out there in Malaysia. Good to see you, Oleg Zygnev, Slava Ukraini, and Jake 1813, welcome. Good to see you, Jack Spencer, welcome, and Activity 79 in Sweden. Good to see everyone. Stephen J, good to see you. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. We're at Lower Manhattan / Chelsea here. We're on Chambers Street and West Broadway. Good to see you, Chris MG Vlogs. Good to see you, Land Rover 1965. Good to see you, John Capola. I'm having a great day. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Good to see everybody, people. A lot of great stuff to see today. But first, we got to activate my legs. We have 72 people watching and only 35 likes. So let's get to at least 50 likes and activate my legs. We're going to do 11 to 12,000 steps today. Walk about probably 4 miles. And we got lots of cool stuff to see. Good to see you, Bob Doyle. Welcome. A great day for a walk indeed. We got a lot of beautiful sights to see. Lots of tulips. Tulips are blossoming all around the city today. You know when somebody knows that they're on camera? That's the oh my goodness. And Virginia Wedlake with a $10 super chat. Virginia, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Let's get this started right indeed, Virginia. Thank you very much. And Virginia, thank you so much for buying my Metro card into the city today. Much appreciated there, Virginia. Much appreciated. That's all. You did 15 to 20,000 steps last week. Nice. I'm not counting my bike tour, so I did do a almost 6 mile bike tour, so. But like 12,000 steps today. We're not going to go far. Ooh, we did a ghost tour in Orlando. Hope you had fun. Good to see you, Phyllis, 2284. Welcome. And Julie B, OG, welcome. Good to see you there, Julie B. Hope everyone's doing great on this Thursday. 84 people watching and 49 likes. Let's hit the 50 likes and let's activate the feet. Let's activate the feet. But did Biden land an hour ago? Nice. All the presidents are in town today. New York City, probably the safest place in all of North America. Oh, we lost some people, but hey, we're up to 50 likes. So I want to thank everyone who hit the like button. Keep on hitting that like button so more people can find the broadcast. I think we're going to have about maybe 15, 20 people, maybe 30 people who are going to tune in between this and somebody else's live stream. So they'll be in and out. So to the people who are tuning channels in and out, welcome and maybe not welcome. Because you probably leave and then come back and then come back again and leave again. Anyway, good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. 7,000 steps. Nice. Yeah, traffic is pretty light, Arjan. Traffic is pretty light here along West Broadway and Chambers Street. Not too bad. But we got 50 likes in the back. Thank you so much, Bob Doyle, but I do not want to be a politician. I will not be able to make everyone happy. I know me. Actually, I feel like I should take off my hoodie. What do you guys think? I feel like I should take off my hoodie. I'll be cold. I'd rather be cold than hot. No, let's do it. Let me take off my hoodie. I'd rather be cold than hot today. It was freezing this morning. I had to eat my breakfast in the cold. So, a little annoying, but yeah, let's take off the hoodie. Throw it in my bag and, oh yeah, this is perfect. Because we got cool stuff to see today. We got a really cool art exhibit that we're gonna see today. And right now, we're gonna make our way down to Pump House Park. And we're going to go see the tulips down there. So we got lots of cool stuff to see today. So if it's your first time watching this Dutch Moz live stream, welcome. Let me entertain you for the next couple of hours, at least. We might do 3 hours today. We'll see. Tour was great, Stephanie. Good to see you. Good to see you. April, welcome. Yeah, politicians never make everyone happy. That's why they're politicians. It's all about that paper. All of the rest they can get later. Right, guys? Good to see you photos from around New York. Welcome. I know I'll warm up once I start walking around. But it was freezing this morning. It was freezing this morning. And now it's like warming up nice. Good to see you, Neville, out there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Let's make our way down to Pump House Park. Got very tan at the Orlando Air Show. Awesome. Let's work on my tan right now as we walk around the greatest city in the world, New York. So much to see today in the city. Look at this guy from Jersey driving like a maniac. Good to see you, Mary Lily. Welcome. It is chilly. I mean, it was cold. It was freezing this morning. It was freezing this morning. But now, like, that I have lunch in me and it's warming up. It's the afternoon. Good to see you, JC Droid. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jerry. Let's make our way into the World Trade Center. That's where we're going to start off today. Walking south along West Broadway, if you're following along on the map. I'm trying to get a moving map on the screen. I'm doing my darndest to try to make that happen. Good to see you, Triple G. I'm glad you always enjoy your live stream. I'm going to entertain you today. We got some fun stuff to see today. The Duchess found us a really cool art exhibition that's not that far from here. So we're going to see that. It is a Dutch Moz exclusive. Get ready for that. Look at that, 53 degrees across the river in Brooklyn. Must be driving, must be a politician. He's driving like a madman. Yeah, maybe. Good to see you, Mark Freeman, out there in Texarkana. Welcome. And Jen out there in the beautiful state of Minnesota. Welcome there, Jen. Hope you're doing well. We are going to have a wonderful day here in New York. The sun is strong. I have a feeling this summer is going to be hot. Moving maps are a little bit distracting for the viewer, but you know, they let y'all know where I'm at. So, yeah, cold night tonight, freeze warning. Yeah, it was, last night we had the freeze warning. So, 65 and sunny out there in Minnesota, nice. Good to see you, Nebul, bienvenue, everybody follow Nebul. A fantastic live streamer from the south of France. See what it's like on the bay at Saint-Tropez with Nebul. Bienvenue, Nebul. Everyone give him a follow. Follow Nebul. We got a lot of fun stuff to see today. Looking forward. Oh, there's that couple that was blocking the bike lane on the Brooklyn Bridge. There's, let me show you. I tell you, New York City, I swear to God, it's a town. It's a tiny little town. These two were like literally blocking the whole bike lane on the Brooklyn Bridge during my tour today. They were like stopped halfway across the bridge sideways for some reason. The bike lane on Brooklyn Bridge is fucking narrow, and I don't know why, what possessed them to stop there, but they did. Good to see you, Carlos. Welcome. One of a kind. Yes, indeed. It's cold. It's chilly. But look at this. Everywhere you go, we got tulips blossoming all over the city. What are they filming here? Good to see you, Sandra. Welcome. What are they filming here? Uh-oh. Somebody alert the Duchess. Thursday, 5/2. So that's that's we'll be out of town for that. But they're filming Blue Bloods down here. Final season of Blue Bloods filming here in New York. Already got to see Blue Bloods filmed twice already, right? We've seen them filmed twice so far. They just care about themselves, probably. Me and the Duchess will be, that's next Thursday. Next Thursday we'll be in Rochester, New York. Me and the Duchess are chasing Yayoi Kusama. She has an infinity room up there. So we're gonna go all the way up to Rochester for 2 nights just to go to an infinity room. So looking forward to it. This is a great show. Yeah, Blue Bloods is a great show. Davina McNally, good to see you, welcome. Making our way into the World Trade Center now. Making our way to Pump House Park to see the beautiful tulips. And the park and the city is really just jumping out at us today. It's really pretty. And we're gonna see some cool stuff today. What's an infinity room? An infinity room is a room that's surrounded with mirrors. And Japanese artist Kusama made it a trademark of hers to create these amazing infinity rooms. And so it makes you feel like you're in a point of infinity, but it's basically a room covered in mirrors. And Kusama makes these amazing mirror rooms. We have been in some of her mirror rooms here on the live stream. So we have seen Kusama up close and personal on the replay. Jay Chulo, good to see you, welcome. Photos from around New York, hasn't been to Rochester since 2003, awesome. Good to see you, Betty, welcome. Gotta cut the grass, oh, it's all good, it's all good. And you saw on the first, oh there, did you see the Blue Bloods house? That's right. Did you see the Blue Bloods? It's kind of like an out-of-body experience, yeah. Bloody hell, Betty, that's very kind of you. And Betty with a $20 super chat. Betty, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. Betty, let me entertain you for the next couple of hours. Please, let me make that $20 worth it. I got some great stuff to show you today, and I cannot wait to show it to you. But Betty, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream with a big $20 super chat. That is awfully kind of you. Good to see you there, Strawberry Fields and John Burke, welcome. But good to see everyone. Have a fun time indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't go back to work. Don't work too hard there, Jen. Don't work too hard. Shivalan Nakamaran, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we cross Vesey streets, we will now be officially in the World Trade Center. Number 6 World Trade Center is right off here to my right-hand side. This is the Performing Arts Center. And then looming over the Performing Arts Center, number 1 World Trade Center. Then just behind that, number 7 World Trade Center. Number 2 World Trade Center is going to be right over here where all this street art is. We're still waiting for an anchor tenant to fill up number 2 World Trade Center. We do not want these buildings to go up empty. The transportation hub right there, designed by Santiago Calatrava. And then number 3 and number 4 World Trade Center, respectively, off in that direction. Good to see you there, Mike. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. And like I said, like I predicted, there's going to be like 20 to 30 people who are going to tune in and out between this broadcast and another broadcast. So shout out to those people. I'm going to actually show you stuff, not just mindlessly walk around. But good to see you, Flo. Welcome. Look at this. The trees here at Memorial Plaza are beginning to come in. You know, over the years, I'm loving this memorial more and more over the years. This memorial is named Reflecting Absence, designed by Michael Arad. A simple pedestrian plaza here, a simple plaza, raised plaza, featuring 274 white swamp oak trees and 1 calorie pear tree. The 2 voids here at Memorial Plaza create one of the largest man-made waterfalls on the planet Earth. It's kind of amazing. Now we're here walking by the North Tower here, and there is some refurbishment going on here at the North Tower. They're fixing up the pumps and stuff that pump all this water. And from what I hear, it is a nightmare to keep this maintained. But that's what's going on over here. Jose Torres, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres. Oh no, is she really sitting on the names? Ugh. Don't sit on the names. So a couple of things you don't want to do when you're visiting Memorial Plaza. Don't sit on the names. Don't pose in front of the voids. No pictures with thumbs up. I don't recommend posing in front of the voids here. Good to see you, Susan and Travis Weeks. Welcome. But we got some scaffolding happening in here. Oh yeah, they're really doing a lot of work. They're just sandblasting everything down. This is a memorial within the memorial. This plaque here references the first truck bombing back in February '93. We'll have a moment of silence here by the North Tower. Yeah, Stephanie, it's a little bit much. Good to see you, NG. Welcome. Now, the footprint that the memorial voids create is actually smaller than the original footprint of the Twin Towers. Where this last line of trees is, this would roughly be where the wall would have been for the Twin Towers. So whether you're in the North Tower or the South Tower, you're within the lobby of those buildings once you're touching the names. Let's look at the infinity point. Let's check out the infinity point. So we just lost all the clouds. So it's straight up blue sky now. There's the infinity point. David Childs is the architect of One World Trade Center. And this is completely intentional, showing the infinity point right there. Pretty cool. It's the infinity point. Yeah. They got some members of the Army here passing through Memorial Plaza. I will gladly go into tour guide mode for those people. So if you or a loved one in your family is a first responder and a member of our armed services, thank you. Thank you for your support. And thanks for keeping us safe. Good to see you, Ann. Welcome. No, Strawberry Fields, that is the official name. The official name is the Infinity Point. That is an actual thing. Good to see you there, Stephanie. Stearns, welcome. But yes, Strawberry Fields, that is the actual name of it. That is the actual name of it. That is done by David Childs on purpose. It's pretty cool. We have the reflection of the sun coming down to Memorial Plaza right now. It's really cool. It's so bright in here. But the trees are all coming in. These buildings over here, these are simply the pump houses for the North or South Tower voids right there. So quite a lot of water goes through these structures every minute. It's kind of insane. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. We're going to say a quick moment of silence by the South Tower before continuing on. The Mighty Bull, welcome. You never seen the Infinity Point? I show it literally every time I'm here, but thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in today. Yeah. It's a legitimate thing. It's actually called the Infinity Point. David Childs, the architect, designed it like that. So right over there, as you see that beautiful green tree, that is Survivor tree. Right there. Survivor of both collapses of the World Trade Center. It's a calorie pear tree. 3 weeks after September 11th, the recovery workers noticed that this tree was still alive, so they rescued it, sent it up to Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx, and nursed it back to health. If there is anything you want to pose and smile in front of here at Memorial Plaza, do me a favor. Pose and smile in front of Survivor tree. It's a true living monument to all of the people we lost here on September 11th and beyond. We're still losing people. Let's see, it looks like it's so windy today that I think the South Tower void is turned off. Let's have a quick moment of silence here by the South Tower.
A simple, powerful memorial. You know, I'm kind of like on the fence when it comes to the souvenir stands myself, but it costs a lot to maintain this. So in order to keep this memorial and museum properly maintained, you know, they have to sell stuff. So I'm kind of like, it's a necessary evil to have the souvenir stand right here. But look at that, the first tree to bloom in the springtime, the last tree to lose its leaves in the autumn. Survivor tree right there. Where does the water go? In pipes. And then it gets recycled in one of these two buildings here. The water cascades down some 40 feet. And then underneath the memorial voids is the museum. And then beneath the museum is the PATH train loop. It's a really complicated site. But Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas Fatiglia, thank you so much for the very special and generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big and beautiful $5 super chat. You're more than welcome there. No, Douglas, it's a beautiful day. It's a blessed day. And thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. A beautiful New York City day like today. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream there, Douglas. Aloha, my friend, aloha. So we have another memorial within the memorial, and this is Memorial Glade right here. Memorial Glade is roughly in the spot where the loading ramp was for all the recovery efforts in the days, weeks, and months after September 11th. What we have here is a simple pathway, and along the side here we have this upthrustings of Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island, and embedded in that rock is actual steel from the World Trade Center. Don't sit on there, please. You know this is a memorial, like this is for the people who've died since September 11th. And then this right here, this is World Trade Center steel right here. So just, you don't want to sit on that. No, well, a security guard will tell you that if he saw you do that. So I'm kind of amazed how, and again, like, ma'am, you don't want to lean on that. You don't want to lean on that. This is a memorial. See, I don't see no signs there. But this is World Trade Center steel. Right there. But this is, again, this is a memorial within the memorial. So you don't want to sit on this. You don't want to lean on this. You don't want to put cups on top of it. You don't want to let your kids climb on it. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving before I lose it. Now, it's better me tell him that than a security guard, because the security guard wouldn't be as, in a word, gentle. You know, it's something that should go without saying, Mighty Bull. All things don't need a sign, per se. The memorial is set up in a very subtle way. Like, you cannot walk on the grass. Like, people walk on the grass all the time. You're not supposed to walk on the grass, and there's no signs really. There are signs, but they're kind of hard to see, but there's no signs really posted to not walk on the grass. So there's certain things, again, don't lean on the names, don't sit on the names. People do that all the time. There's no signage for that either. There's just certain things that should go without saying, and there's certain things that should not have to have a sign on it. So not everything should have to be labeled, you know? And you know, to say that there's no sign there, then that's an ignorant thing in itself to say. Because there's certain decorum that needs to be respected there. Yeah, common sense is sadly a lost art. Good to see you there, Jim. Welcome. Yeah, RoboJax. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys notice, like, even when we get into Memorial Plaza, I tend to talk a little bit more quieter because I don't know who's around me. I don't know if there's friends and family of people who have lost ones, you know, who are here, you know. But again, if there's anything you want to pose and smile in front of at the World Trade Center, do me a favor, pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree. A true living testament. It is just common sense, but people don't have common sense anymore. No, nobody thinks. That's very true. Yeah, it's a saying, right? There needs to be a sign for manners, but Anyway. We keep it moving. We keep it moving. Yeah, no, Mark, it's okay. But like I've seen people let their children like run over those rocks and stuff like that, which is just like infuriating. You're more than welcome, Bob. Nah, she has to justify her stupidity there, Din Din. She had to justify her stupidity, which is fine. And there are plenty of stones that you could actually sit down on. So like, there are plenty of places to actually sit in Memorial Plaza. Again, it's designed in a very subtle way, so. But let's see something beautiful now. Let's see something beautiful. And Nadine Smith with a $5 super chat. Nadine, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Nadine, for sponsoring today's live stream. Much appreciated. You guys are being so kind today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And by the way, all your super chats, all the channel members, this may be the most money I ever made on YouTube in a month. So if you have donated this month, if you have gifted memberships, if you have become a member of the channel, or super chats or super thanks on the replay, thank you guys so much. Good to see you, Darlene. Welcome. We are now in the very Instagrammable Pump House Park. To think the last time we came here, these trees were blossoming and it was like a pink color as we made our way around here. We now have, what makes it so popular for the Instagram people, is all these amazing tulips. So let's take this in. One of my new favorite places to show. Good to see you, Bobby. New York City is inviting. Absolutely. Look at this. This is very, very popular for the Instagram scene here. Yeah, April, you know, I've actually never like made a point to come through here, but I had no idea that they plant this many tulips over here. It's just so cool. Look at this. Just so many. Where's Tiny Tim when we need him? Look at this. Unbelievable. I mean, don't these tulips look great? I mean, my goodness. To have lunch here is really special. But for all my folks from the Netherlands, I gotta love those tulips, Jim. Me too. And the magic thing about the tulips is that they only last for so long. They're so ephemeral. They last for what, like, what is it, 14 days, 10 days, depending on the weather? And that's it. We lose them. So it makes it all the more important to see this now. And this is kind of like an in-between passerby kind of spot here. So, you know, we're just behind. This is Brookfield Place, formerly known as the World Financial Center. We're literally just down the block from the World Trade Center and Memorial Plaza. But it's just so pretty. Look at this all over, this whole little corner here. I don't remember them doing this back in the 90s. I honestly don't remember them doing this. Good to see you, Liz. Aloha. I mean, just look at it, just so many. So pretty. Very Instagrammable. You can't go wrong. You're seeing all these beautiful tulips. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. Wow. And I like how they're all like red, but for the most part, red, pink, and white. And I mean, If you're taking photographs, this is a photographer's paradise. Good to see you, Ed Allen. Beautiful indeed. All right, looks like beds made of flowers. Yes, indeed. Come around the other side here. There's just so much to see here. It's so nice here in Pump House Park. Oh, absolutely, Neil. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't remember them doing this though in the 90s. I don't remember them doing up this little corner of the park here like this in the 90s. Look at this. Like everyone taking selfies and stuff. Can't go wrong. Look how many there are, just so many. And then you get a nice view here of the Hudson River. This is the North Cove of Battery Park City. But it's like an area of just passerby. You see, like you could just walk right past it along the pathway over here. And by the way, in May, there's going to be a really cool art exhibit over here. So stay tuned because there's a lot more to see. Let's take this in one more time before we get out of here. Pump House Park, everybody. Just unbelievable. Ethan G, good to see you. They did do a good job. Yes, they did. They always do a good job here at Brookfield Place. I will still call this place the World Financial Center, though. This will always be the World Financial Center to me. Yeah, exactly, exactly, Darlene. Good to see you, William, out there in Los Angeles. Welcome. But unbelievable. Pump House Park, everybody. You can catch this before it disappears. It's only going to be for another couple more days, and then these tulips will go bye-bye. But imagine having lunch in here. Oh my God. If you're having lunch in here, that is a true blessing. All right, so many colors. Yeah, this park was completed in 2021, but like it's been remodeled. Like there was always like a green space here, but I could honestly say it wasn't like this nice. But there was always like a kind of a green space here going all the way back to the 90s. I'm not gonna lie, this was a spot where I used to smoke blunts as a young one. To come over to this side here and smoke a big flat spliff with my friends. Good to see you, Jay Nash, welcome. But I think they redid it in 2021. Gave it a name and everything, but this is a very much a passerby kind of area here. And then right next to Pump House Park is a really cool artifact. So let's show it to you guys. A really cool artifact right over here. So right down the pathway here is the police memorial. So the police memorial in honor of all the police officers, members of the NYPD that we have lost since the NYPD's inception. It used to kind of be an awful area, yeah. It was just like an in-between passerby kind of area. You know, it wasn't a very special place. But right over here, tucked behind, I believe this building is called the Gateway Plaza. Look at this. If you never knew this, here is a piece of the Berlin Wall. Right here. The mayor of Berlin in 2004 donated this piece of the Berlin Wall to Battery Park City. And Anique with a $12.30 super chat over there on PayPal. Anique, thank you so much for your very generous PayPal. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but thank you so much for the $12 over there on PayPal. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Anique, with a big $12 PayPal. This section of wall right here was actually along a place called Potsdamer Platz. And that's kind of like the Times Square of Berlin. And this mural, this was one of many faces that were all the same color and stuff like that. This mural was featured in a movie called Wings of Desire, one of my favorite movies. So starring Peter Falk. But yeah. And then the name of this art piece, it was painted in 1989 before the read the fall of capitalism there. Homage to Liberty, 1989 by Thierry Muir. Wow, the Berlin Wall was built on the same day that yours truly arrived to the New World. Awesome. Leonard Smith, that's awesome. Dude, that's awesome. But yes, a piece of the Berlin Wall. Right there. The mayor of Berlin himself presented this to Battery Park City on the 3rd anniversary of September 11th, so it was 2004. Right next to Pump House Park, in the shadow of the One World Trade Center, right there. We're gonna take the bike lane now, north a little bit, because I know I have a good signal over there. So I'm gonna make sure we stay in good signal territory today. And we'll begin to make our way up to the cool stuff. Yes, Peter Falk plays himself. Yes, indeed, Neville. Peter Falk plays himself. I can't see you, but I know you're here. Compañero, my friend. I'm your friend. It just feels so nice feeling that sunshine reflect off the building. Gotta enjoy the moment, people. Good to see you, Sean. Everyone follow Bagels and Walks, a great live streamer from the Upper East Side. Follow Bagels and Walks on his journeys around New York City. I hope Baby Bagel and family are doing well there, Sean. Good to see you. We just saw Pump House Park. We just saw a piece of the Berlin Wall. Walked through Memorial Plaza, and now we're going to make our way up into kind of the Chinatown area now. We're going to really zigzag today here in Lower Manhattan. Good to see you, Diane. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Lets me know you care, and it'll help more people find the broadcast. We're going to walk up along the bike path now. That's right, Ben. Good to see you. I mean, people do have respect for the Holocaust Memorial too. I mean, there was an artist, a photography artist who brought awareness to how people behave in certain memorials, and the Holocaust Memorial was one of those places. So, I don't know why, Neville. That's a kind of a theoretical question there that can't really be answered with a simple answer. He's got charisma. Yes, he does. MC Dirty Jersey, good to see you. Yeah, MC Dirty Jersey. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I love showing off that piece of the Berlin Wall. It's like so random that it's here. There used to be another piece of the Berlin Wall over by the Intrepid, but I don't think that's there anymore. And then there was another piece of the Berlin Wall that was behind a building on 53rd Street over in East Midtown, in one of those privately owned public spaces. And I don't think that's there anymore either. I could be wrong though, so please feel free to correct me and look it up. But if it's your first time watching me, saying, why does this guy sound like he knows what he's talking about? Well, I am a licensed New York City tour guide, so I love showing off the best of New York, not merely walking. And also I have confidence enough as a licensed New York City tour guide. I don't need to put the word tour into the label of the video. Today is truly an adventure, because I don't know what we're going to come across, to be honest. Yeah, One World Trade Center right there. One World, right there. Jay Nash, you're more than welcome. That is my job, Jay Nash. I know, the tulips are spectacular here, Sean. Look at this, got some more over here. These guys are like sun bleached. These guys are not doing too good. They're already on their way out. But they still look pretty. We're now across the street from Memorial Plaza and the World Trade Center, right there. And we're gonna go north now for a few blocks along West Street right now. Let's go a few blocks north along West. Yeah, peak spring, 10 out of 10, that's right. John, no, first of all, I gotta pay $65 every 2 years to have a tour guide license. And then I gotta answer 150 questions within 90 minutes. And we are tested every 2 years. But for me, it's easy. I love history. I love a little bit of architecture. And I do know how to get around on the subway. So, but New York City tour guide license basically enables me to accept money from people in the street. I'm my own boss. I am considered an independent contractor. But considering that I'm a college dropout, it's not bad. It's not bad. Car, we're off. Good to see you. Tour guides are fun. We have to have fun. I did have a guest who was kind of grumpy this morning, but it was cool. I won him over in the end, and he tipped. I was convinced he wasn't going to tip. He tipped, which was nice. Had some lunch money. Can't complain. The red bus coming into the screen is the Downtown Connection. The Downtown Connection came together in the days, weeks, and months after September 11th. The Downtown Connection is a free shuttle bus that takes you in a loop from the west side to the east side, from the east side to the west side. It runs almost all day long. But check out the Downtown Alliance and the Downtown Connection. If you're wandering around Lower Manhattan and want to save your feet from walking, then by all means use the Downtown Connection. You want to work for the company, Colleen? And we got the green lights. Coming up on my left-hand side is 200 West Street. This is one of the corporate headquarters of American Express. But where 200 West Street stands today in the days, weeks, and months after September 11th, this was a parking lot. And this is where they set up a massive tent called the Taj Mahal. And that large tent was the tent where they identified all the remains that were exhumed from ground zero of the World Trade Center at that moment. So it always kind of freaks me out that they built this massive building on, in my eyes, a very hollowed piece of land here. But we're in downtown, baby. Downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now. How's that? How's that, April? Gotta love some Petunia Clark on a beautiful spring day. But we're going to begin to do a little zigzag here. Let's see, we're not up to, is this Warren? Yeah, this is Warren right here. Absolutely, Jay Nash. Mullen, you like that, Mullen? Awesome. You like me singing? I overcame a terrible stutter by using a radio voice and singing. Yes, the lights are much bright. When we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'll come up with a 2 CD set. I'll start singing all the olden tunes. Because after all, that's my demographic. Okay. Let's begin to cut across here. It's hard to imagine. This is all landfill built from the original construction of the World Trade Center. Anthony Mark, good to see you. Favorite part of Manhattan? Me too. honestly, if I had to live anywhere in Manhattan, I would live in Lower Manhattan, or more importantly, Battery Park City. I would love to live down here. There's so much history. The architecture is like super varied. You're close to parks, you're close to the waterfront. Lots of great restaurants to eat at. You got options down here. And that's what makes Lower Manhattan so cool. Turned out to be a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky now. Yeah, featuring Crazy Coney Island Kid, that's right. It's a weird light here, so I'm just gonna wait for it. Gotta wait until I get the all clear. There we go. But it is a beautiful day here in Manhattan. Manhattan, of course, derived from the Native American word Mannahatta, which means land of many hills. Here in Lower Manhattan, not too many hills left because everything's been pretty much flattened by development. But go up to Inwood and the northern areas of the Central Park there, and you'll see a bunch of hills. Look at these little accents of purple here. Look at this. So nice. Wow. Got some nice, they plant some nice trees in some of these newer developments here. They All right, there we go. Good to see you, Nicholas. Welcome from Privyet from Russia. Manhattan's hills today are man-made. Not necessarily, Ben. If you go up to Inwood, there's quite a few cliffs up there that are that were created thousands of years ago. Ah, there you go, Neville. Had no idea. What is this? I swear to God, this looks like a Pokemon. Is this Pikachu? What is this? This is so weird. This looks like a Pikachu, right, guys? Who sees the Pikachu in this? I see the Pikachu in this. From this angle especially. It's like a Pikachu. This has to be a Pokestop, though. This is a Pikachu. This is totally a Pikachu. I don't care what you tell me. There's no, like, signage for it, either. Okay. Right, you see it, Jay? Good to see you, Memzato. Welcome. Oh, he's referring to the architecture. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. There's a couple of cliffs up in Inwood. A couple of cliffs. All right, you see the Pikachu? Very shiny Pikachu. Good to see you, David Bangerman. Good to see you, Liz. Aloha. Good to see you, good to see you there, Natasha. Welcome. It's as Anish Kapoor's Pikachu. There you go. Gyatila, privyet. You like that, Nicholas? Yes, I speak crazy Russian. I dance gabber music on Wednesdays. Da. Good to see you, Karen Smith. Welcome. Optimus got slimed. Welcome. One of my favorite diners is right down here on Greenwich Street. Doing great. There's a great diner right up there on the next corner called the G Whiz Diner because it's on the corner of Warren and Greenwich. Now you can't unsee the Pikachu. That's right. Good to see you, Donna Knight. Welcome. The G Whiz Diner literally fed many of the first responders in the first couple of weeks after September 11th. I'm so happy we did not lose this diner during COVID. And if you're ever wandering downtown, want something simple, not too extravagant, come here to the G Whiz Diner right here on the corner. It's one of my go-tos. Jerry Lewis and Borat combo. Exactly. Exactamente. I speak good Russian, only a few words. Only a few words. I don't know Russian. You gotta eat here. The Gee Whiz Diner is a proud New Yorker. Mighty Bull taking notes and listening. Please note that, everyone. Gonna go one more block north of Chambers here, and then we'll cut across. And I think since Optimus Got Slimed is in the room, we'll go past the Ghostbusters firehouse coming up next. We'll go past the Ghostbusters firehouse. Why not? It's a beautiful day. And just like that, an hour is gone. The first hour on these live streams always goes by so quick. And I tell you, you're in that sun, it is nice and warm. 53 degrees. I think, did we just go up a degree since the last time the weather thing came on? 53 degrees now. Considering how cold it was this morning, it's a nice day. Sunny day, everything's a-okay. Now I can tell you how to get to Sesame Street. Take the N train to 34th Avenue and then walk a couple of blocks to the Astoria Kaufman Studios. And that's how you get to Sesame Street. Good to see you there, RJ, out there in Colorado. Welcome. Audrey B, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got some cool stuff to show you guys today. Lots of cool stuff to show you. Have not gotten to the main act yet. We are going to a art gallery. Good morning there, Jeffrey. Welcome. Reminds you of Sesame Street? Yes, indeed. There you go. I think that was the point of me singing that little tune. All right, I think we've looped around to where we began our live stream. Yes, we have looped. Jeanette Trainer, good to see you. This is a sunset evening. I guess, yeah, usually the sunset's in the evening. I won't be live streaming the sunset because that means I will have to be on for like 5 hours. And I am not doing a 5 hour, actually it'll be longer than that. It'll be 6.5 hours. There's no way I'm doing a 6.5 hour live stream. The only way that's gonna get us, you're gonna get a 6.5 hour live stream out of me is if like we got like breaking news and I'm gonna cover it. They got a spring block party and dog show on the 5th of May at Hudson between Chambers and Reed Streets. What? Look at that. That's kind of cool. Always stuff going on down here, I tell you. So it makes living down here so much fun. All right, let's walk north along West Broadway for a couple of blocks. Whenever I walk this neighborhood, I'm always on the lookout. Will we see Casey Neistat on his electric skateboard? I'm so, All right, or the marathon, yeah. Marathon Sunday. 56 Leonard Street's that cool looking building that looks like the Jenga game. 56 Leonard, right there. We're not gonna go see Anish Kapoor's Untitled today. We're not gonna see that today because we're gonna be like a block north of that. But a place that Casey Neistat loves to show in his vlog, the Balloon Saloon is right over there. And that's where he gets fancy balloons for Francine and her sister. I forgot her sister's name already. That would be fun to cover. Absolutely. We do got a half marathon. The Brooklyn Half Marathon is going to be on Sunday. So I might cover that because the finish line is in Coney. Yeah, women's half marathon this weekend. Is it really women's only half marathon? I thought it was the Brooklyn half. I guess I was wrong. All right, I'm gonna take West Broadway here for a little bit. But we should be in Coney on Sunday because that is the last official Polar Bear Club swim. So we'll be there. I want to show that for you guys. The water is still cold. Now, if you ever see raised grate like this, this is to prevent flooding going down into the subway. So, Kieran, hello, good morning. Is it morning? Is it noon? Don't know what time it is there. Well, Nightbot just answered your question. April 25th, 2024. It's 2:50 in the afternoon, -4 GMT. You know, I've been watching live streams now for, what is it, 9 years now? I have never went into somebody's live stream just to merely ask them the time. But that is something that goes back to the olden days of live streaming. Have I ever swam as a polar bear? No. I'm always invited, Jay Nash. I'm always invited, but I can never get together the chutzpah to go and do it. So no. But yeah, I've been watching live streams for a very long time. And and I've never asked anyone for the time. Like, it is what it is. It's afternoon, it's the morning, it's whatever time it is. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Dartmouth. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning on in. Got a lot of fun stuff to see today. I'm pretty sure the 30 people that are tuning between this live stream and somebody else's live stream are going to definitely miss the cool stuff that we're going to show a little bit later on. And the answer's not yet. Yes, indeed. Somebody's singing the New York, New York over there. Good to see you, Jazz Dog. Welcome. Look at this. The Square Diner is still here. This has been here for a hot minute. Keep on forgetting about this diner whenever I come around here. Wait, they got dinner and shakes and soup and burgers. They didn't know the difference between the time. It's -4 GMT. That other guy doesn't show hard calories. They read signs, Strawberry Fields. Am I not lying? They go around reading store signs and shit. That's like the thing I noticed. Ooh, wow, Lululemon and Adidas. Wow. There's a McDonald's. There's a Guess. All right, this is the block right here. I don't know exactly what building she lives in, but ladies and gentlemen, here is the block where Taylor Swift lives, right here. If we get 1,000 likes on this live stream before it concludes, I will swim with the polar bears on Sunday. And this is where Taylor Swift lives, right here. And I guess those girls taking a picture right down there, I'm assuming that's her building. They're taking pictures right down there. Good to see you, Beach Bum. Welcome. Good to see you, Ibrahim. Merhaba. Now, Taylor Swift literally lives around the corner from the Ghostbusters firehouse right there. Literally right around the corner. Yeah, no, Neil, I don't go around there. I don't go looking for people's residences, I'm going to be honest. I don't do that kind of stuff. But here is Ghostbusters firehouse. Oh, we got the light. Yay. Here it is. It is too warm to count as a true polar bear swim. Now that's true. That's true, Jim. Coney Island Jim is a very high-ranking Coney Island polar bear. And on this live stream, we have seen Coney Island Jim swim in a blizzard. So he knows what he's talking about. But here it is. Ghostbusters Firehouse right here. Dazapans, good to see you, welcome. Looks like they got the front closed up. But here it is, people. Yes. It's back to normal. Good to see you, Picard, welcome. It's back to normal. Well, there it is, Hook and Ladder 8. The Ghostbusters Firehouse right there. Wow, y'all seen a lot so far, and it's only been an hour and 5 minutes. This is certainly a lot better than walking around reading street signs. Who are you gonna call? Those Ghostbusters. That's right. Yeah, no, Darlene, you could check out the replay, and you can see Coney Island Jim swim in a blizzard. Just go to my snowstorm playlist, and you can see Coney Island Jim and a bunch of other real Coney Island polar bears swim in a blizzard. Jeffrey was born in Manhattan. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. I gotta stay. You know what? Actually, oh, this is it right here. I'm looking for Walker Street, and we're gonna take Walker Street now. And we gotta cross this intersection right here. I will look out for possums. Coming up on the next corner, Walker Street and 6th Avenue. This is the filming location for the new edition, and Mr. Telephone Man was filmed here. And there used to be an 8K phone bank right across the street over there. It's not there anymore, unfortunately. But right here, those people in that tour bus even realize they are passing where they filmed Mr. Telephone Man? Right here. It was literally filmed right here. Ooh, they just updated the bike lane here. It looks good. Bike lane looks good. As the traffic is trafficking. Oh, look at this. Freaking 6th Avenue slammed. Must be a bunch of people from New Jersey, single car, single driver, like her, right there. There's a car that's actually filled. There's a single person, single car. And then they complain about traffic. Congestion pricing today, congestion pricing forever. Anyway. We're gonna walk along Walker Street, and let me get the address out. I think I'm going to 120 here. Yes, sir. 120 Walker Street. We're literally going to be just, 2 blocks to the north of the criminal courts building. We're going to be right near it. So hopefully the connection holds up. And then also, once we get inside the building, hopefully it's not like a cast iron building. Usually those cast iron buildings plays havoc with the signal. So. Yes, indeed. The hell is that? The baby, yeah. The baby, how you say in French? It looks very terrifying, eh? The baby looks very terrifying, and that will not play very well in Saint-Tropez. Good to see you there, Cliff. Welcome. What's on the menu today? Weird art. Weird art. We're on our way to go see some weird art right now. I know, right? I do not know why the baby is there on the pole. So clever. Or as they say in the United States, sacred blue. The baby will, how you say, fuel your nightmares for the next couple of days. The baby terrifying. Where? The baby has a certain je ne sais quoi with his terrifyingness, eh? Alouette, chante l'alouette, alouette, chante l'alouette. It only took an hour and 8 minutes for me to lose my mind. Fantastic. The baby has the boo-boo. Yeah. Ouais. All right. Pepe the Duchess, right? Neville just noticed that the car had a Florida license plate. We get cars from all across the country, Neville. We get cars from all across the country here in New York. Actually, a car from, for some reason, Alabama keeps coming up in my world. A car from Alabama, an SUV from Alabama cut off my tour group today. It was fine because everyone could ride really good, so it was actually perfectly forgettable, but now I remember it. And yeah, it was weird. Anyway, it's art. That's right, baby. Okay, I think we're coming up to Broadway. We are coming up to Broadway. Nebul, I know all the music, Nebul, I know all the music. That's one of my favorite songs there from France. Nebul, have you ever seen the Kids in the Hall skit where the French Canadian fur trappers are like trapping men in suits? Have you ever seen that? It's really funny. Yes, we got some Perry Ellis and many, many Armani. Bonsoir, Madame Neboul. Bonsoir, bienvenue. Oh, you never seen it? You got to see it. Just look up, just look up Kids in the Hall and Fur Trapper, and it should come up. Good to see you there, CB Earth Day out there in the Netherlands. Welcome. Have you seen that skit, Neville? Well, you're from Toronto, so of course you. They raise all the children on Kids in the Hall in Toronto. Cortland Alley, we're crossing over right now. A very Instagrammable alley here. People love doing their Instagrams right here, and also filming movies. Okay, I am looking for 120. We're almost there. I think it's the next block. 120 Walker we are looking for. And I could already tell as we get closer to the courthouses, the cell phone is wavering a little bit, but we're still in the good territory. About to cross over Lafayette Street. Yeah, this is the old New York. This little stretch right here. This is the old New York. All right, I think we made it. I think we made it onto the block. So the criminal court building is literally all the action's happening right down there. And I think we're here, but I could be wrong. So let's nervously cross the street here. And we're looking for 120 Walker Street. Good to see you, Karen J. McLean. Welcome. Karen, you're just in time for the weird arts. I'm looking for the building right now. Here. I want to see addresses, but okay, it's 99. Here we go. I just saw the address, 99. So we got to go across the street. It's this next building right here. I could see it already. Time for some weird art because that's what we like to show on this channel. Yeah. So now criminal courts building is right there. And all the action's happening. You can see the media pool. Let's see if we get a quick shot of the media pool here before we continue on. Oh, look at this. Is the signal getting slammed? Okay, there it goes. Look at the media pool down there. Look at all those cameras down there. Wow. There's the media pool right there. So that is how close to all the action we are at right now. But we're going to go into, I believe, this building right here. This is Canal Street, right over there. And if you appreciate weird art, make sure you hit the thumbs up. All right. 120 Walker Street. And then we have to go to 6R, and I think that's like all the way upstairs. Let's see. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna have to turn the camera on myself here as we go into this building. Oh, here it is, 120. Okay. I don't know if they have a doorman, so let's see here. Oh, we do have an elevator. 6R, so I guess I'm going up to the 6th floor. Here we go, guys. I don't know what this is gonna be like. They may not let me film in there. 6R. There it is. Let's close. Close. Here we go. Good, so far so good with the signal. And up we go. It's exciting. You will see a pizza rat. Get ready. We're going to an art gallery called the Super House. I'm going to keep the camera on myself, make sure we don't upset anybody. And I'm going to ask them if I could film. Oh, we're here. We are here. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, this is way cooler than I thought it was going to be. This isn't a elevator kind of building. Wow. Wow. Oh, this is incredible. Hey, man, is it okay to film in here?
Yeah, you can film.
Okay.
Just don't touch anything.
Yeah, no. I got it. Thank you, man. How cool is this, guys? And I think this is all like usable. Look at this, we got an everything bagel here. And this like opens up and it's like a container, a case of some sort. It's like furniture. It's like furniture, this stuff. This is so cool. How cool is this, guys? I would not mind taking a nap in this. But look, here's your pizza rat, everybody. Good to see you, Saeed. What is this over here? Oh, this is freaking so cool. Love the rat, right? Me too. I told you guys I'm going to show you some cool art. And this did not disappoint. I don't think it's weird either. I just think it's really cool and interesting. And I would buy that. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Welcome. Let's go for one last walkthrough through here, then we'll get out of here. See, these are all like containers and stuff. You could open them and like store stuff inside of them. I love it too. JR, good to see you. Okay, guys. This was, I don't know, Stephanie. I don't know the artist. I don't know if he's done Flacco or anything like that, but okay, let's let other people enjoy this coolness. That's what I would sleep in, though. I would totally sleep in that. Wow, okay. Oh, how cool was that? Thank you so much, Neil, for putting the link up. Okay, let's go back to reality. Back to reality. This isn't a museum, Jay Nash. This is a gallery. This is an art gallery. And look, the Collect Pond Park is like right there. If you know what happened in Collect Pond Park recently. Okay, back to reality. Back to reality. Back to reality. And down she goes, back to the street level. Thank you for visiting the Super House Art Gallery here at 120 Walker Street. This art gallery is open from 10 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening, absolutely free, Tuesday through Friday. How's that? We're not going to yell, but I'll make it useful. I would have never thumped the art gallery up here, no. But that was really cool. That was really cool. See? And then back to reality. Back to the streets of New York. Steelhard, good to see you. Welcome. Thank the Duchess. The Duchess was the one who brought awareness to that art piece for me. So the Duchess always finds me the cool stuff to show you guys on the live stream. All right, we're gonna just go north here. Let's cross this dangerous ass street. Or should we do Mulberry? Actually, let's do Mulberry. Let's do Mulberry. Yeah, man, thank the Duchess. I should have a comedy hour, Carlos. That's why I'm doing the live stream. Eventually, I'll be discovered on here. Eventually, I'll be discovered. All right, let's go Mulberry. Let's go right through Little Italy. And I guess I'll make my way to 14th Street. Was that a red pagoda? Yes, it was. But it's like an info center. That little pagoda. Ah, awesome, JR. I'm glad you enjoyed. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ready to go right through Little Italy now. But Chinatown is kind of surrounds Little Italy. But we'll walk up Mulberry here. I wonder what happened to the building that had the hole in it. That was on Mulberry, right, guys? The building with the hole in it. That was like breaking news that we were able to cover. Look at this craziness over here on Canal Street here. It's not fun. The hardest job in New York City. A traffic cop. You mean a window? I don't know, Kirby. Was it a window? It was like a hole in the wall. The building partially collapsed. And we were here when it was like super fresh. Big man on Mulberry. Yeah, we're just about to ask about that building, George. 188 Grand. Thank you so much, photos. All right, so when we get to Grand Street, we'll look for it. I think it's Grand and Mulberry. Look at this craziness here. Tourism is definitely back. Yeah, Mulberry at Grand. Thank you so much, Neil. Yeah, so it's just a couple of blocks up here. Let's see what happened to this building. Good to see you, Captain Quinn from the Netherlands. Yeah, most cities of the world have traffic cops. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. Good to see everybody. Darn kids, they should be in school. Maybe, Kirby, I don't know. I had kids on my tour this morning. All right, this is Con Ed. Some Con Ed signs here. All right, they ain't cops, they're civilians, that's right. That's true, yeah, traffic cops are considered civilians, that's right. Cafe Napoli. And the famous Little Italy sign, I guess, because people are taking pictures of it. Yeah, hopefully, George. I mean, the building dated back to, what was it again? 1892? All right, somebody told us the date of that building, and it was like, damn, that building's old. Oh yeah, I see it up ahead. And I see the construction netting on it. As we are truly strolling now up Mulberry Street. Sauntering, I may even call it. Oh, look at this. La da dee da 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 dum. La da. Look at that, get fucking going. Who the fuck walks sideways? Oh, that's right, tourists. Gotta love a ghost tour. Well, you go to the merchant house, and that's, in my opinion, the most haunted building in all of New York City. Ooh, he's having a slice of pizza. Good to see you, Ron. Welcome. Oh yeah, look at this. The building has been saved. The building has been saved. Tint K, good to see you. We had the famous cheese shop, the Alvia. I know I'm mispronouncing that right now. The Alvia Dairy used to be there, and that closed last year. That closed late last year. And this is the building that had the hole in it. Let's see what's cooking over here. We're right across the street from my favorite pastry shop, which is Ferrara. Ferrara is right there. It's been there since 1892. But this is, oh, we can see the hole. Look at this. We can still see the hole in the building. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. The hole was like right about there. So what they were doing was they were moving around some load-bearing beams in the basement, and it compromised the whole wall. There used to be a chimney shaft there, and it disturbed the chimney shaft, and the whole wall kind of partially collapsed. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. Hey, remember that live stream? Absolutely. Well, luckily they saved the building. I mean, I believe there were offices and apartments in there. And no doubt the whole building has been vacated, but at least you can still get cannolis at Ferrara. Get some cannoli and some espresso. Yeah, they got to do it right. I mean, look at the whole structure has been, you know, they added a lot of support structure to it. Good to see you, Hank. Welcome. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna walk right underneath the hole now. This guy here is blasting music, and he wants to get on the stream. You're not gonna get on my goddamn stream blasting music, copyright music. That's for sure. That's for fucking sure. Exactly. Leave the gun and take the cannoli. Exactly. Now let's continue up Mulberry here. Oh, la-di-da, la-da-da-dee. They do have rainbow cookies there. Some of the best rainbow cookies can be found in Ferrara. I got to get out of this area because there's too many like tourists like wandering, not really necessarily walking. They're kind of walking sideways, not knowing where to go. I'm in New York. I'm gonna walk really fucking slow. Oh, this mural here is cool. Wow, that's a cool mural. Wow. Oh, here we are. We're in the heart of Little Italy right here. There's a great spot here, La Mela. I've eaten here once before. Couple of hits gone down on this block here. Got to go a couple more blocks and that's going to be it. That's going to be it for Little Italy. Cafe Roma on the next corner up to our right-hand side. It's packed over there. Yeah, it's packed over by the criminal court building. Absolutely. A lot of action going on today. Yeah, prime for human congestion. Yes, indeed. Here's Broome Street. And we have officially made it through Little Italy. We're going to continue to go north. Let's just stay on Mulberry. Why not? Let's really wander now. We've seen all the cool stuff. So let's just wander. I think I'm going to finish this up by 14th Street today. Union Square. Approaching Kenmare Street. And again, going north along Mulberry. Right over there is Lafayette and Center Streets. And then over here is Mott Street. We could see the Williamsburg Bridge from here. There's the Williamsburg Bridge. So this lines up eventually with Delancey Street. And the Bowery is off in that direction over there. Maria Wall, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful Thursday. Mercy Drive, good to see you. Impatiently waiting to cross the street. Gonna be rebels or not? Maybe not. So it's gonna go against the light. But they're moving. They're moving. They're grooving. I tell you, you get in the shade and it's cold. You get in the sun and it's hot. It's a two-season kind of day today here in New York. $274 likes and there's 304 people watching. Keep on hitting that thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 300 likes. It'd be much appreciated if we could get to 300 likes. And no doubt that call to action will bring me below 300. Still going north along Mulberry Street, passing Spring Street now. Check out the replay, Diana. We saw a pizza rat. We saw some beautiful tulips. We went through the World Trade Center. We've seen so much cool stuff today. Now we're officially just wandering around. And who knows where we're going to end up. I know where. Union Square, 14th Street. Thank you so much for all the love. Yes, she did, Triple G. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I actually hit 1,000 likes and I go swimming on Sunday with the polar bears. So, yeah. Good to see Rick Fisher. Welcome. I have to say, one of my favorite churro places is coming up. La Churria is on the next block up. I highly recommend La Churria if you're ever in this area of Soho. It's a really Descent of Thieves. They were taking a picture in front of that sign because, you know, poetry is entertainment too. That says over there. Yes, it is. Poetry is entertainment too. I agree. Rick, it's a beautiful day, Rick. My kind of weather. It's like chilly, but it's like warm when you get into the sun. It's nice. But like if you're in the shade, it could get legitimately cold. But La Churria is coming up. Probably the best churro in all of New York City. Coming up. And if I had the time, I would definitely, I owe you guys a bite to eat from La Churria one of these days. Because they have these incredible ice cream sandwiches. The ice cream is sandwiched between these kind of flat, round churros. It is so freaking good. And then they have like sandwiches there too and stuff like that. And then of course they got those chocolate-filled churros, which are just like to die for. So if you're walking around New York City aimlessly, I mean, this is the spot. This is the spot to grab a snack. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Stephanie. Yes, I did. What flavor do I get? Chocolate? Chocolate or maybe vanilla? It depends. Oh, look, here's La Churria. Right here. You gotta come here if you want some really fancy churros. And they also have coffee. There it is. Yeah, follow them on Instagram and you can see all their delectable treats. As we now pass the historic Puck building, is off here to my left-hand side, and coming up is Houston Streets. There it is. Thank you so much, Strawberry Fields. Thanks for putting the link in the chat. Keep on hitting that thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 200. Let's get to 325 likes. That'll be fantastic. Let's continue to completely destroy the 2/3 ratio. Houston Streets. Right here. The Bowery Wall is just down the way there. We're not going to go down towards the Bowery today. I kind of want to head towards 14th Street. But the hustle and the bustle of New York, here on the corner of Mulberry and East Houston. There we go. Single driver from New Jersey, one person, one car. It's people like her. She's the reason why we have what's called a congestion pricing coming up. Here's another single car, single driver from New Jersey right there. There's another one. Everybody else has at least 2 people in it. But it's usually the cars from New Jersey that have a single person in a single car. I belong to the city, and I belong to the night. Right? Like that song, right, Jay Nash? Yeah, there's gas stations, but like they're up in like Midtown now. Like I think the furthest south gas station I want to say is over on the east side at like maybe 3rd Street or something like that. And in my honest opinion, I think this is how congestion pricing should work. If people live within the 5 boroughs, then they should be exempt from congestion pricing. I think cars in the 5 boroughs shouldn't have to pay the congestion pricing charge. It's people from outside of the city that should pay, because those are the majority of people that create traffic or unnecessary traffic. Oh, we have some kind of weird, what's going up there? We got like do we have like a DJ up there or something like that? What's going on up there? There's something going on up there. Oh. What the hell is going on here? This is big, bro. What the hell's going on? Is this like an advertising thing and they just have like weird ass sound coming out of here? Let's see. Is it on this side? No. Okay. Weird. It's just weird advertising. It's just weird advertising. Now, I remember in the 90s, there was a big little thing, it's still around, called cable access television. And right up there used to be Paper Tiger Television. You can see some of those clips here on YouTube today. But Paper Tiger Television used to create their shows from in there. And I contributed a few times to their show back in the day. And I miss the olden days of cable access. Yes, no, I think, Cynthia, I think people who live in Staten Island shouldn't have to pay the congestion charge. I don't think anyone within the 5 boroughs should have to pay the congestion charge. Yes, no, should New York tax tourists? Triple G, to a certain extent, tourists are already taxed. So, you know, for them to drive a vehicle into town, obviously, but public access is basically what YouTube is today, but on cable. Because cable lines go into the street in the public right-of-way, they had to allow for some bandwidth for community access. And here in New York City, we have places like Manhattan Neighborhood Network, Brooklyn Community Access Television, or BCAT, Queens Public TV, QPTV, and I forgot what the one in Staten Island's called. Maybe those were the voices in my head, Jack. Yeah, maybe, Jack. But there's a link for, wow, Paper Tiger TV has a website? Holy crap. That's awesome. Paper Tiger TV, probably the forefront of like activism media. So, but I used to contribute to this thing called The Independent with a Y, Independent. And I was one of their video stringer people. I actually had that's when I had a press pass. I had a press pass all those years ago. So I used to have one. But cable access, a thing that's pretty unique to the United States. But I think that was the voices in my head, probably. Oh, we have a main... Who saw the person with main character syndrome freezing their steps? Who saw that? She thought I was pointing the camera at her, and then when I kept on walking, I heard the sad, oh, he's not looking at me. Oh. That's right. That was my cable access show, Drinkers and Thinkers. That was my cable access show. When I went to protests and shit like that. Right, there was cable access up in Canada, yeah. And I think it's still around. Good to see you, NYC girl. Welcome. I know, Activity 79, a gorgeous day here in New York. Gorgeous day. I have a feeling it's going to be a very hot summer. What happened to Tower Records? This is where I buy my DVDs. What the hell? Where am I supposed to buy DVDs now? There's no more Tower Records there. It's a, what's it called? A soul cycle. What do I do? They sell my soul while they cycle? What the hell? Everything changes. I don't like it. And as I always say, to live in New York City is to live in a place of perpetual change. Nothing stays the same for too long. He has DVDs. He bought cassette tapes there. Like the back of the store had the DVDs and the VHS tapes. The front of the store had cassette tapes and CDs. Ah, there you go. There you go, Ben, yeah. There were a lot of crazy, campy cable access shows. But I never got to watch that show, Ben. I never got to see that. There was like 2 seconds of my life I was like part of the cable access scene.
Oh my God, hi. But wait, I literally...
That's another thing where I have so much lost media. I have so much lost media. I still have to convert some mini DV tapes. New York City is always changing, yeah. Nothing stays the same for too long. But that's what makes a city so exciting. It's always renewing itself. Coming up is the Public Theater. That's going to be on our right-hand side. Joseph Papp, founder of the Public Theater. He was the one who started Shakespeare in the Park in Central Park. And this is his Public Theater right here. And then I guess this is where the Blue Man Group is now. It's across the street. I'm happy we still have the Blue Man Group. I tried out for the Blue Man Group, but I couldn't smash the garbage can lids fast enough. And Activity 79 with a 27 Swedish krona super chat. Activity 79. Thank you so much for the very generous 27 Swedish kronar. Thank you so much for joining today's 27 Kronar Club. Much appreciated. With a big 27 Swedish krona super chat. Much appreciated there, Activity 79. And also, thank you so much for being a channel member. And thanks to all the channel members this broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. Nah, I wouldn't mind being covered in blue paint. Alicia Keys played at the Public Theater before it moved to Broadway. Wow. D Dirty, I did not know that. That is pretty cool. Alicia Keys, New York's own. And I don't care how long this Starbucks has been here. This will always be a new Starbucks. I remember when it first opened in, was it 1994? Or 1993, it was so controversial that a Starbucks opened here that it made the news. That will always be new to me. I don't care that it's been there for like 30 years now. Yeah, reminiscing. Yeah, you go, Jay Nash. All right, let's see if we can spin it. Here is the Alamo. Can we spin the big cube called the Alamo by Tony Rosenthal? Recently rehabilitated and all cleaned up. Let's do it. Oh, it's moving. There he goes. We're moving it. We're moving it. There it goes. Oh my God. It's a fucking workout. Holy shit, but it's moving. We're moving the Alamo, people. We're moving the Alamo. Oh my God. Okay. Fucking hell. This thing used to spin so carefree back in the day. It does not do that anymore. That's a workout. It used to spin so free back in the day. Now it's a workout. Huh? Okay. And remember the Alamo. You gotta oil it. I think that was the problem before. It was spinning too much. But let's get a chocolate chip cookie at Wegmans. That sounds like a good idea. I know, because I know, don't hurt my back, right? Oh. April, from your text to God's ears. Do you know where you're going to? Da, 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 da. Whenever I see grown men holding balloons like that, that's the song that comes into my head. I hear Diana Ross. Anyway, putting the work in for us. I appreciate that, Ben. I appreciate that, Ben. Okay. Na, 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 na. And I have yet to go inside the new Wegmans, by the way. So that other guy doesn't do that too. That's true. That's true. Now I'm not going to name the live streamer, but there was a live streamer who did believe a fake video that stated that somebody lived inside of the Alamo, and this live streamer was like, "Yeah, somebody lives inside of there." I'm like, "You know that was fake, right?" The video is here on YouTube, guys. But people actually believed that there was a guy who lived inside of that sculpture. And 99 Loof balloons, that's another good one. But there was a live streamer who thought, yeah, somebody actually lives inside the Alamo. And I'm like, did you not get the joke? Are you that dense? Or maybe he was joking around. I don't know. I don't know, people. I don't know. We haven't done any cycling live streams yet for the new year. No, we haven't done any yet. But soon. A lot of people don't like the cycling live streams because the phone kind of wobbles a lot. So, for some people, they get seasick, if you will. Yes, exactly, Ben. I thought it was a giant gerbil in there. Yeah, it's like the structure is like it's hollow, but you can't live in there. You can't go inside of it. Anyway, approaching 10th Street, ladies and gentlemen. Get anxiety watching those cycling streams. It's me. Don't worry about it. I've been cycling here in the streets for 30 years now, so. Believe me, I have a lot of experience riding a bike. But I love grabbing an electric city bike and fly around for you guys. It's always fun. I gotta try to figure out how to live stream with the Osmo Pocket. Those will be good for a cycling live stream. You get car sick? Yeah. Oh, but you love the bicycle streams. Awesome. Yes, yes indeed, Nipple. Yeah, yes indeed. Yeah, Gabe went in there. Yeah, it is pretty impressive. I've only seen it on video myself also, so. One of these days I'll go in there. One of these days. Yeah, no, the Osmo Pocket will
So Ethan,
oh God.
You know for the future.
I'm trying to just get around the youth here. The Beast, W.O. Decker, yes indeed. Like my bicycle streams. We'll do some more soon. We'll do some more. Oh, this is one of those new cycling truck thingies. That's how they want to move cargo around the city. Is in one of those tiny little mini truck thingies. which I think is great. I saw those in Amsterdam. We're bringing it here. Hey. All right, Strand bookstore, right down the block. We are almost to our destination for the day. Get him in London now? Yeah. Where space is at a premium, you know, it's only logical to have such small vehicles traverse the streets. I mean, in London, I mean, the streets are so crazy in London. Yes, indeed, Chevron. I'm actually a member of a very interesting collective here in New York City. It's called the Cargo Bike Collective. And the Cargo Bike Collective is like this awesome collection of people who own really big cargo bikes. And whenever people need stuff like shipped, or, you know, people are like moving furniture and stuff, they'll hire them. And it's all like grassroots, community organized. So, and the thing, now you got me thinking, the Cargo Bike Collective has now been around for like, holy shit, like maybe 15, 20 years now. Probably 20 years, come to think of it. So that's been around for a very long time too. They're on Facebook, by the way. So look them up, Cargo Bike Collective. Mini truck with a picnic. Yes, indeed. Good afternoon there, I love the 80s. Welcome. Just woke up from a nap. Nice. Hope you had a good nap. Yeah, you got those mini trucks in the Netherlands. Yeah, I remember when I went to Amsterdam and stuff like that. In Rotterdam, I saw them everywhere. It's pretty cool. We are zipping around. Yeah, Diana. I mean, I gotta say, y'all saw a lot of New York today. And you saw some cool things. You can't say you didn't see any cool things. You saw some cool things today. And we got a couple of more cool things to show you before we bring this live stream in for a landing, as we now are approaching Union Square. And in the shade it's cold, and in the sun it's hot. It's one of these days. No, the Popeyes has always been here, Arjun. Popeyes has been here for quite some time. And I gotta get some churros. It was a pretty awesome stream there, Michelle. I love this. This is still here. I think this is gonna be here for maybe a few more weeks before they move this. If you haven't seen this yet, from this side, it's a simple New York City sewer manhole cover. But as we turn around, oh yeah, a New York City legend right there. The alligator coming out of the sewer. I think it's only going to be here for another couple of more weeks. Don't you love it? I freaking love that thing. I'm going to miss that thing when it disappears. I'm gonna legit miss that when it goes away. Ooh, look at this! They repaved Union Square East here. Gotta love that alligator. Good to see you, GF Jergs. Welcome. It was a lot of great art today. A lot of beautiful tulips. We saw so much cool stuff today. I'm just gonna walk over here. We're gonna walk towards the grates that were used in the movie The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's my bus. Oh, I guess I'm missing that. I guess I'm missing that express bus. So I still got to end the live stream. I got to use the bathroom anyway. I'm going to go to the, by the way, pro tip, the Petco here at Union Square is a really nice bathroom and they let anyone use it. So pro tip, you got to use the bathroom. Want a nice bathroom, use the one in Petco. You could no longer use the bathroom in in Barnes and Noble now. You got to buy something. So, but you're more than welcome there, Sean. I hope you and Little Bagel and the missus are having a fantastic day. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. It really is a beautiful day here in New York, so carpe diem. Seize the day, people. Seize the day. So here it is. Here are the subway emergency exit gates that were used in the taking of Pelham 123. Right there. And we bring this live stream in for a landing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little adventure. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Lets me know you care. Help more people find the broadcast. What are we ending at here? What are we ending at here? We're ending at 300 likes. Yes! Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. It means a lot to me. If you become a channel member, thank you so much to all the current channel members. Thank you guys so much. If you gave me a super chat, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. And make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from Union Square Park here in the Village, here in Manhattan, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. We'll do this again tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Take care. See you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.